great. And you know what? Seeing as you're the baby scientist in the group, you're going to get much, much better. You're going to be so much more confident. And I reckon next time I talk to you, you're going to be talking about all sorts of things that you've blown up. It's going to be so fascinating. I can't wait.
Yes. Thank you.
Not a problem. Excellent. So, Ariana and Tess, it has been a pleasure to meet you. Finally, Dr. V has talked about you guys so much, and it's great to put a face to the name. So, yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. So,
thank you.
Oh! Dr. V, I'm going to go back to you.
Ever.
All right. So, I know these guys are listening, but what's it like being in the group with them? Have they caused more grey hairs, or have they... What's something that they've done that's made you speechless?
No, come on, Dirk. Nothing makes me speechless, right?
Yeah, I know.
However,
I know.
the thing that would, you know, you and I know when you're at a new job, you know that you're really part of the group when they swear at you and make fun of you and are at their ease like that, right?
Yep.
These guys, they learn, and yet the happiest day of my life was when a fella called Sam, you might meet him one time, he's mostly nonverbal by choice. He can speak, he can write, he can do all the things, but he chooses not to. And when that guy chose to call me a bloody shit, that was the happiest day of my life. And that's how it's been with these guys. Like, they are genuinely peers. I can play poker with them. Tess loves poker.
I do, actually. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You can play poker with them. Ariana knows how to play Uno. Yes?
Uno. Oh, my God.
Yeah. But, like, when you get to that stage where it's not disability care but actually inter-peer disability work, they laugh with you, they swear with you, they swear at you. I've got a fellow Kai who will correct my spelling, because you know my problem with spelling. I can't spell so well.
Yeah,
Kai will correct
it's pretty shocking.
Yeah, that's a team, right? That's a team. That's when I know that we're actually peers. That's the best part of it.
And you know what? I think this is a very powerful team not to be messed with. Dr. V, Tess, Ariana.
Do not mess with our team.
Do not mess with them. If you cross paths with these guys, you better run. Honestly.
We've got lightsabers.
Oh, nice. So how many people have you got in your group?
We've got, let's see, there's 9 of us here. We've got 2 service dogs. Do they count?
Yeah, they count.
All right, so that's 11. And we've also got one fellow who was from the early days, Curran. Oh, sorry, 2 fellas, Curran and Jackson, from the early days, who are now working. So they'll always be part of Science Alliance. But one worked really hard for years to become a bartender, and is a bartender, and the other one has become a diesel mechanic.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so they just took their science further and further and further.
Nice. Good. They're using it in their life skills. Excellent.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Yep.
Excellent. All right, guys. I think that's going to be our rant. I think rant over, right?
Yeah, rant on.
Rant on. Rant on. And guys,
Rant on.
Tess, Ariana, cause havoc, okay? Do it for me. Do it for everyone who's got a disability. All right, guys. So that is the rant. So you can find Dr. V on Twitter. Can you give us your address, Vanessa?
@ capital V, capital A, small n, _D, capital K, _. It's the worst one.
Way to make it complicated, right? So you can find me...
Just get onto Twitter and put in Science Alliance and you'll find
There
me,
you
okay?
go. That's more important. Go with that.
Yeah.
And you can find me on ddkmotivations.com. I am on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and you can listen to this podcast on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, and Podcast Addicts. All right, guys, that's our rant. Give us one last yell.
Rant!
Woo! All right, rant over. See you guys next time. Cheers.